my first live on YouTube. Wow. And I'm chewing my Go Macro bar. So I've been literally on the phone all day regarding my retreat. For those of you that don't know, I am hosting a retreat in Tulum, Mexico, March 22nd to the 27th, 2023. So I wanted to come on and talk about this because I'm super excited about it. We're almost sold out. So I wanted to give people the opportunity to learn about this retreat and what it is that it's going to entail, who's going to be there speaking. It's at a very beautiful place. So your ticket prices, let's just start with ticket prices. Your ticket prices will include your hotel, organic meals, as well as the retreat. We have 25% off tickets right now using code Crystal to go to Tulum, Mexico for my Expand Your Mind retreat. We're calling it a soul rebalancing retreat because there's a lot of different courses that are going to be offered. So one of the courses that's going to be offered is talking about manifestation. I know that many of you know that I love to talk about manifestation. It's been my passion for a lot of years, and I am just acquiring so many skills of how to master manifestation, and it hasn't been an easy journey, but one well worth taking for sure. We have Rodney LaVoy Jr. that's going to be there. He was on the show Survivor. He is amazing, crazy guy from Boston. He's going to be talking about, he's going to be teaching rebounding, but also talking about urine therapy. A lot of people freak out when you hear those two words together, but this retreat is about expanding your mind and consciousness, learning about things that are going to make you extremely uncomfortable to help us grow. So that's Rodney. We have Plant-Based Ben that's going to be talking about body transformation. He's almost 50 years old. He went from slightly overweight to absolutely shredded and has had more energy than he's ever had in his entire life. So that's going to be super exciting. So he'll be talking about that. He also does a lot of calisthenics. He's one of those guys that hangs sideways from poles. Like, I don't know where his strength comes from. I'm really excited to learn from him how he was able to transform his entire life and turn his entire life around from working in corporate America to now being an influencer. So it's super inspiring what he's done with his body and transformed it, but also how he's changed his entire professional life as well. So that's super exciting. We have my friend Lindsay Little. She's incredible. She's teaching emotion code healing. So if you don't know what emotion code healing is, a chiropractor came up with this method and found ways to find stuck energy in the body and how to move it out. So many people that suffer from chronic pain, arthritis, stomach issues, headaches, all kinds of things, a lot of time it is stuck energy in the body. And we only always learn about the physical body. So we go to the doctor if we're having a physical ailment, but we never talk about the energetic body. We are made of energy. So why do we not tend to energetical blockages and we only tend to the physical ailments or the physical realm of existence? So that's going to be super exciting. Lindsay's going to be really, really powerful. I can't wait to listen to her. My sister's also speaking. She's going to be speaking on manifestation and quantum leaping. So she's been studying this for a very long time. She studied with Bob Proctor himself. And that's going to be really powerful because one of my missions is to help people understand their power and understand their magnitude, understand how big of a life that you can have. And we continue to live small because we've been programmed to live small. We've been programmed to believe that we aren't worthy of certain things. We've been programmed to believe that I'll never have this, or I'm unlucky in life, or that love is not meant for me, or that I'm always cheated on, I'm always abandoned. These are programs that happen from our early childhood. So I want to work really hard when it comes to my retreat with helping people see themselves in a much bigger light in life. Because again, the programming that we've been taught since we're children is to keep us disempowered. And this retreat is all about empowerment. How can we have the most grand life that we want and still be an amazing human being? Because a lot of times when people talk about abundance, that money is the root of all evil, and we always hear all these phrases. But these are all things to keep us to be smaller than what we're meant to be. So that's going to be super powerful. Talk about manifestation and quantum leaping. Super excited about that. My friend Johnny Cinematic, an incredible celebrity photographer that had his awakening about 2.5 years ago and has gone down the rabbit hole ever since of discovering and lifting the veil of life. Whenever I speak to this person on the phone, I'm always just dumbfounded at all the things that he teaches me all the time, and the things that are right under our noses that we don't even realize or recognize. So expanding consciousness and breaking through the matrix is going to be a really, really cool course. I will be talking about manifestation as well as teaching yoga in the morning. There will be breath work, teaching people about breath work and how important it is to breathe properly. Most of us have very shallow breathing. We don't understand the magnitude and magnificence of breath work. When I started yoga so many years ago, I would get such bad anxiety in class because I didn't know how to breathe. And when they wanted me to take these long breaths, or in through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth, it didn't register for me because I never breathed that way. I never practiced breathing in that way. So when I learned pranayama, when I learned to use my ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose, I learned a whole new level of calmness that I never possessed before because of breath work, because of meditation. So we'll be teaching people about meditation. My whole first, 10 years of yoga at least, I never knew how to meditate. I didn't know that I was actually in a meditative state while I was taking class. So by the time you were in Shavasana, if anybody that's watching takes yoga, you are so peaceful. And that is that beautiful, relaxed, meditative state, but most people don't know how to get there. I was one of them. My mind would be wandering a million different places. I'm like, this doesn't work, this is stupid. But I didn't know that part of yoga is stilling the mind, or the stilling of the mind. And that was a huge learning curve for me. So all the things that I've learned in my life, in my practices of different things, of various different things, I wanted to include that in a retreat. So I found my speakers based on those things. And the reason why I'm throwing this retreat is because I was looking for a retreat on manifestation. I couldn't find any. I wanted to learn how to master manifesting, and I could not find what I was looking for. I found yoga retreats. I found meditation retreats. I found weight loss retreats, mindfulness retreats, but none, spirituality retreats, but none of them had what I really wanted to learn about myself. So I found all the speakers that can give me all those tools, and then now have created this retreat, and it has not been easy. So I just want to come out first and foremost and say that it has not been easy. There are so many moving parts to this retreat. It's not like, oh, you just book a venue and people show up. You have to have insurance. You have to have liability waivers. You have to have a million different things, people's flights and making sure that their shuttles on time. And, there's a lot of different things that are happening that I'm learning from my very first retreat. So I wanted to come on here and just spend a little time on my very first YouTube live, and just talk about some of the craziness that I'm experiencing, but also the really positive things that are going to come of this retreat. It's also a nonprofit organization. So any ticket, if you buy a ticket to come to this retreat, it is a tax deductible. So you can write it off on your taxes because it is for a 501c3 charity. My 501c3 is called Nourish My Soul Retreats. So my website is nourishmysoulretreats.org. So you can find out all the information there. You can use my name, Crystal, Krystal, as a discount code for 25% off. But if you cannot afford it, there's also a contest. You can enter the contest for $10 until the end of January for a chance to win a trip. We're giving away 2 trips to Tulum. So there are options for people that just want to sign up and go, or there are options for people that want to take a chance, and you can do as many entries as you want. If you want to buy 20 entries, you can buy 20 entries. If you want to buy 1 entry, you can buy 1 entry. But I wanted to make this as accessible as possible. I actually spoke to, it is a massive trek from the UK, but we would still love to have you there. We have a couple people that are coming internationally, which is really cool, because Tulum is a destination that people travel from all over the world because it's so insanely beautiful. Which makes it even more excited to see the ruins are there. And this retreat place has mud baths and really cool spa treatments and things like that. So that's going to be really nice. But as I was saying, I was finally speaking to the owner of this retreat center, and she said, "Why are you selling your tickets so cheap?" And I said, "Because I just want people to be able to afford to go there." So this is all things that the general public does not know. But for me, it's not about finances. It's about giving people access to healing modalities and changing their life, having life-changing experiences, but at the same time also bringing people together and creating that in-person community. We've become so conditioned to be out on telephones, watching lives, or being on Zoom meetings, that we are rarely in person. And when it's about finding your tribe, what better way than to have a retreat that will provide you with so many different things, as well as creating so many different memories. Also, my speakers, I have 8 speakers coming, and the owner of the retreat center said, "Why the hell are you bringing so many people? That is so much more of an expense than you need to be spending. To get my speakers to this retreat, it's going to cost almost $14,000. So if people are saying you're just doing this for the money, there's not going to be a profit from this retreat. And maybe that's bad business for some people. But for me, right now, it's about the experience of it. It's about me learning what it's like to put on such an event, and to give people life-lasting memories and friendships. So I'm very excited about this. I've done the exact same thing you're talking about. I defeated Lyme disease. John, that's amazing. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys the information because I've never been live on YouTube before. It's kind of weird. It says there's only 10 people on here. So, they've been suppressing this page for a long time. My YouTube videos barely get any views, and people with 1,000 subscribers get 2,000 views, and I get like 300 or 200 on my videos. But we know that they are all communists, and that's okay because humanity will win in the end. I fucking promise you that. So they can do anything that they want to try to suppress our voices, but I'm here. I'm here to stay. So thank you guys for listening. I will post this, and if you want to check it out and see what is going on my 501c3, it's also, I didn't even tell you what the mission statement is for my 501c3. It is to help people with holistic healing modalities that can't afford alternative methods of healing. Because I strongly believe that we can heal the body. Guess what? The human body can heal itself if you give it the right environment. The human body can heal itself when given the right environment. Yes, I said it. So that is what my mission statement is with my nonprofit, and I really want to help people have access to the things that I have had access to. I've had many imbalances in my life, and I've gone to holistic healing practitioners for a very long time, and I've rebalanced myself, and I want other people to be able to do that too. So that's why I started this nonprofit. So if you can't come to the retreat and you want to make a donation, you absolutely can. You can go to nourishmysoulretreats.org, and you can see everything there, everything about our 501c3 status, all that. The truth can't be suppressed. No, it can't. These comments are weird though. They come and go. I'm so confused. Now I can just see them. I don't know how to do this and make them go away because now I can't see anything. But can you guys see me, or is it just all the comments? How do I make them go away? I don't know how to do this. I'm so not familiar with this chat. Let me see. Nope, can't do it like that. I don't know how to do this, guys. I'm confused. There's little things down here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, live chats. Hide. Okay. I don't want to hide the chat though. This is interesting. Oh shit. No, I don't want to do that. So whatever. We'll just leave them off for now because I'm just about to close this live. But thank you to anybody that's joined my very first YouTube live. This is kind of exciting. I was actually just on Facebook before this, and I'm I feel so weird. This is Instagram has been my home base. So I feel very strange being on YouTube and Facebook because I'm I don't know. It's just weird. But if you want more information, again, you can go to nourishmysoulretreats.org. Use discount code Crystal for 25% off. And again, of course, you can use it as a tax deductible because it is a 501c3 charity, which is exciting. So everyone, I hope that you have an amazing day. And I will be on YouTube lives more often. And hopefully they will allow my audience of 16,000 subscribers to actually see it. So thank you guys so much for joining and listening. I will see you all very soon. Let's see if I can figure out how to get off this now. Okay, here we go.